Oh no! Oh no! Oh, the anti-air! Oh my god! Just mash 3 punches! Whoa! Who coached? Who coached the Falk player? Just press 3 punches! Oh my god! Oh my god, random super. Ooh! The super was too fast. Look at Tim on the controller. Hey man, at least he's having fun though. That's great. Like I said, some of these guys are like losing it and they're raging. Alright, if you guys are out of the loop what we're watching, this is called the Annihilator Cup. And what it is a bunch of big streamers that are also pros in various different games, especially FPS, are playing in a tournament that they play a different game like every week. And a lot of games like Halo or Apex or Counter-Strike or whatever. But for some reason, randomly in this tournament, there's also Street Fighter V. So what we're seeing is this very, very rare situation where we get to see players that have never touched a fighting game before, but are also pro gamers in their own right in different games, play Street Fighter V and see how they learn it and compete in it. And we're watching Shroud right now, which a lot of people know from the FPS side, play Double Lift, which a lot of people know from the League of Legends side. Though I think this is slightly rigged though, because when I first saw the streamers playing this, I asked them, is coaching allowed and what is the general skill level of this tournament? And they told me that almost everyone doesn't know how to play. But I know Double Lift has Street Fighter 4 experience, so I said right away, well, if he's like silver gold level, that will automatically like win him the tournament, so we'll see how it goes. So there's a lot on the line. This entire tournament is like a $350,000 prize pool, and I think each individual one is like $60,000 or something. So it matters to win this this tournament, even if you don't play fighting games. And I mean, a lot of the big streamers were smart and they went to ask the FGC for coaching, but this is actually an interesting topic because the coaching for this game, for winning a tournament with very little time to practice, I think they had a week basically to get ready for this. To do this in the shortest amount of time possible, if they wanted to win, I think the way some of these players were coached wasn't necessarily the best. It was good for people that want to learn fighting games in the long term and build a good strong foundation, but I feel like there are some corners they needed to cut to actually go for the win. If there was money on the line or your life was on the line or something crazy, I would have gone about this in a whole other way. Now, some of the coaches were smart and they went and tried to like describe some cheese strats, like for example using Honda, right, or using a simple character that only has 2 button specials like Falk or Ed. There was a lot of interesting choices, but I'm seeing a lot of Lukes, mostly Lukes. And I'm like thinking to myself, why the hell would you want to use Luke if you're just beginning in a fighting game? It makes no sense. Like, Luke is the best character, no doubt. But I don't think Luke is going to give you any kind of edge in general for someone who's just picking up the game. And this is something people fall into the trap in general when they learn fighting games, or if they're not really good, they cling too hard to the tier list, way too hard. They don't understand that this tier list that we see is something that is 2 players of the highest level with their character, full mastery of their characters clashing together. So it's like, obviously if you pick up Luke, you're not going to be playing him at the highest level. You're going to want someone cheap. You're going to want someone with cheese, something that's really simple and really scrubby like this. You know what I mean? Sure, you have Falk, 2 button specials, no problem. But how effective is those specials compared to someone like Honda, who just mashes buttons? Oh, here's Noko. Here's Noko. So I got a huge story about Noko, and we'll get to it, I guess, after watching this match.
At least you can point, click, shoot. It's easy. Point, click, shoot. Mad easy. Mad easy. You can watch literally a 10-minute tutorial how to do it, but not have to be frame perfect. You literally have to like actually like, why can't I button smash? Can we just go back to 1999 where I can literally just doom and do crazy combos with my forehead? Because as of right now, this whole frame perfect is annoying.
Everyone goes through this, man. Everyone goes through this frustration. Noko is a professional player in Apex, a sponsored player. He knows what it takes to be the best and to practice and all that. So going into another game and trying to apply that mindset is still extremely difficult and time consuming, even though he had a week to train. I was in Noko's stream trying to give some pointers and help, and he was listening. He was being coached by J1, but I think J1 led him down the dark path, bro, because he told him to play Luke, and I don't understand why. I told Noko, dude, play Abigail. Abigail, I'll give me 5 minutes of coaching. Okay, this is where we go back to the difference between using the easiest tools to win in the shortest amount of time, the scrubbiest stuff, or building instead, teaching the foundation, the fundamentals. That is the path J1 took as a coach, right? Learn your anti-airs, learn, your best pokes. This is plus, this is minus. Here's a simple B and B. No, I wouldn't have done any of that. I would have said, pick Abigail, spam sweep, spam light punch if they jump at you. When they're close to you, spam medium punch, and constantly do run and flip kick, and he would have won this tournament no problem. And if somehow they got him down to low health and he activated V-Trigger 2 Abigail, there's not a single person in this entire tournament that would know how to deal with Abigail V-Trigger 2. He would hold that down and they would try jumping away and they would get hit every single time. If they block it, they still get hit. And you can combo it into super. But I was thinking, no, not Honda, because Honda's a charge character. Charge character will be tough for people to learn in a short amount of time. So, and mashing jab is good, but it's not enough damage, right? You need something like Abigail. A lot of people are thinking Dhalsim 2. Birdie would be another good choice. Long range normal is really hard. Good V-trigger. Minot would be really strong. Just spamming heavy punch. Dude, just spamming heavy punch Minot would be so powerful. There's so many cheap tactics you can do to win in a short amount of time. And this is why Flowchart Ken is so powerful at the beginning. You just need a really easy, gimmicky game plan that's really easy to do, very strong and effective when you're playing against really, inexperienced players. You know what I'm saying? And Abigail by far would have been the best choice.
Same with anything? No. No, it's not. Not with anything. You could pick up any shooter game and be half decent. You literally can go to Apex, pick up a controller, and literally one clip a Predator player. Swear to God. Aim assist is a hell of a drug. But I'm just saying, dude, I can't do it. With this, you just can't. There is literally no... You literally can't. There isn't anything that can help you in this game except skill.
The frustration is too hard because fighting games are 1v1. There's no team to blame. There's nothing. You can only blame yourself, man. And yeah, of course, every game takes time to learn. But for fighting games, to do the cool stuff, just to do the cool stuff takes a large amount of time. The barrier to entry is so huge compared to any other genre. Just throwing a fireball. The V-Trigger 1 pressure.
And they're hitting, man. You can just block them.
See, look.
But look at the perfect time.
Look.
Catch him as anti-airs with these
What is the point of learning combos if you can't even get in? What is the point of learning combos if you don't even know how to block? Oh, Tatsu.
Hey. The Tatsus, dude.
Courage literally does not know how to block.
Yo, wow.
Yeah, sweep anti-air from Shroud have been on point.
Okay, now he's got the hand pressure. Does Shroud know how to get out, though?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
The solar plexus punch almost had a combo right there.
Dude, I thought he was going to go target combo with it.
Whoa, V-skill 2. Okay, here we go.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Charge?
Sweep.
Oh.
I'm going to try doing sweep for anti-airs from now on.
Oh my god, the meaties.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, perfectly timed meaties. That's crazy. But once again, Shroud doesn't know how to block either. The funny thing is with Noko's rant and seeing this, do you guys think this is going to make people want to play fighting games? I think it's going to backfire. I think this makes people not want to play fighting games, to be honest. Vesper, I noticed a lot of players really do not know how to deal with cross-ups. Of course. It's because things like cross-ups sound basic to us because we already play fighting games, but you guys have to understand how weird that is to any other game. Okay, look, when Noko was in trials learning the combos, he was trying to do one of the special moves and we're all telling him it's core circle forward punch, it's core circle forward punch, right? and he's like actually doing half circle and stuff, and he's finally gets the input right because we see his inputs, and he's like, why is it not coming out? And we're like, oh, it's because you're on the right side now, so now it's core circle back punch. And you should have seen the look on his face, dude. You should have seen the look on his face. It was like, are you kidding me? You're telling me, depending on what side of the screen I am on, changes how I have to do my special moves? It's the same thing with cross-ups. If someone jumps over you, you tell someone how to block. The block, you press back. Right? But if they switch sides on you, you have to press forward. And that sounds simple to us, but that's ridiculous, guys. Why do casuals like hard games like Elden Ring but not fighting games? Because Elden Ring has no execution barrier. This is the thing about fighting games. The execution barrier is what makes it hard. So in order to do a heavy slash in Elden Ring, it doesn't require a core circle forward input. To switch to two-hander and block doesn't require a 360 motion or a 3-frame link. You just press the button. You see the controls, you can do what the controls are instantly without any practice at all. You're able to just play the game out of the box. That's the difference. If you were to pick this up for the very first time without playing any fighting games, and I said to you, you know, do crouching medium kick cancel on the fireball, you wouldn't be able to do it. You wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. But if I told you who's never played Elden Ring before to switch to two-hand and do a heavy slash, you would be able to do it. That's the thing. I'm trying to really stress the point of execution and not depth. Right? I feel like we're kind of getting both of them confused. I'm not trying to make every other game sound like a baby game, you know, whether it's Devil May Cry or Monster Hunter. You guys keep naming Capcom games, by the way, but, you know, RTS is very deep. And RTS is literally competitively one of the most difficult games to be the best in the world. But it doesn't mean the game is hard to play. You understand what I'm saying? The execution is what separates the depth. And fighting games have a massive execution barrier or wall that you have to break through to even do basic things. For us, doing standing medium punch, crouching medium punch, Tatsu is basic, but to somebody who's never played a fighting game before, that is like the most difficult thing they'll ever face. That's what I'm trying to say. There could be games much more deeper than Street Fighter V, and I feel like because the execution barrier is so high, it's so difficult for players to even see the depth of the game until they even cross it, you know? And it's a big difference. There is no other genre like that. Racing games are very deep too. Dude, I can't even turn corners properly, man. The whole concept of driving on the outside to the inside is way beyond my brain. But I can still put my foot on the gas pedal and turn the damn steering wheel. I know where the brake button is. I know how to do the things I want to do. I'm just not good at doing them. But when it comes to fighting games, it's completely different. There is no gas pedal unless you're playing Abigail. You know? Annihilator Cup, especially for there's no vroom has a lot of experience unless you have V skill too. Players kind of rise to the occasion and try to learn to beat out double lift, and just where they got was just amazing. Well, Steve.